Why is woke culture so maddening? If woke culture is supposed to be about equality and tolerance, shouldn't we embrace it? Yet there is something about woke culture that makes us feel like we are Neo in the Matrix, where we know something is wrong, but we can't put our finger on it. That wrongness is that woke culture is fundamentally built on paradox. All aspects of woke culture, from ideas about free speech, gender, diversity, are built on it. For example, woke people say how much they are against racism, yet you'll hear them supporting terrorist groups like Hamas and despising Israel. They are anti-Semites who pretend to hate racism. Or take feminism. Women are supposed to be equal to men. But woke people treat everything female like it's inferior, like discouraging women to take on female roles, such as being a mother, or rejecting being called by the female gender. That's an insult. Use correct pronouns. Or discouraging women from playing female sports because it's perpetuating gender stereotypes, or reject dressing in a female way or have a stereotypical feminine haircut. So paradoxically, men and women are equal, but then treat everything female like it's inferior. And take the paradox of diversity. A woman-only company is called diverse. How can a company that has only women in it be called diverse? Discrimination is when people get chosen by race and gender instead of merit. But isn't that what diversity is? When you read between the lines, diversity is about calling for less of a certain type of person. That is a non-minority male. That's why female-only companies are called diverse. Another paradox in woke culture is politically correct people love free speech, but they also love cancel culture. Look at the way they destroy J.K. Rowling, as though we're watching a 1600s medieval witch burning. And what did J.K. Rowling do wrong? Suggested that biological males shouldn't be allowed in women's toilets. And look at the way woke people rage against Mr. Men books with its problematic content. Yet these woke people pretend to love free speech. Much of this paradox boils down to woke people seeing themselves as tolerant, but are the opposite. When you ask most people who is more tolerant, a Nazi or a feminist, most would say a Nazi. They can't see the paradox of loving free speech, then destroying someone who says an off-color joke. It's like a thief crusading against crime. Loving to do things like crucifying a man for having his legs too far apart, that is, man-spreading, or taking down someone who says Merry Christmas instead of Happy Holidays. That's woke tolerance for you. There was a time when academics, entertainers and media would call out and ridicule society's hypocrisies. Who can forget Monty Python's Life of Brian making a joke about a biological male called Loretta demanding the right to have babies when he can't have babies? Where are the comedians today pointing out woke contradictions and hypocrisies? They have become part of the problem. Once SNL would poke holes and make fun of hypocrites. Now, they're too scared to ridicule anything that might offend anyone on the left. The only people they dare make fun of is Republicans. They rely on casual defamation to intimidate anyone who dares mention the naked emperor parading before them, hurling every kind of istophobe at them to shut them up. This has turned our society into an Orwellian hellscape, where if you don't agree that 2 + 2 = 5, you get a one-way trip to woke Auschwitz. Where are the brave people to stand up to these woke zealots? Where are those with the courage to rip open their echo chamber doors and let the truth flood in? Only when these people step forward and the doors are forced open will sanity return, and we are allowed to say a turd is a turd, and truly, a turd does stink, and we don't have to pretend otherwise.